That nice? Okay. So we'll use this to get your attention. That way I won't be using my voice the whole time. Great, everybody. So you can bring your balloons, but you don't need anything else. And let's all gather up here in a big circle. Go shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder. All right. Let everybody in. Make sure everybody comes in. Everybody's got a balloon. That's good. So I'm going to introduce you today to the performance cycle. And I'll take you through the whole thing in just a minute and show it to you. But the performance cycle starts with building community, probably a lot like you do in your classroom. Maybe you start with a morning circle, community circle. So that's the way we're starting this morning, with a community circle. We'll do a lot of activities in that community circle that are both whole group and partner or pair or buddy, whatever you want to call it, depending on your grade level. For those of you that are middle school teachers, we started this project called the Arts Literacy Project at Brown to find ways to teach reading and writing in a more dynamic way, integrating the arts into the classroom. We started it in high schools, and then we brought it down over the last 20 years into elementary schools. So for you middle school people that are thinking this is really elementary, it actually started in high schools and came down. We piloted it at a lab school called Brown Summer High School with high school students. But now we work in a lot of elementary schools. So we're just going to dive right in. I'll explain everything we're doing a little later, but I just want to get us doing stuff first and meeting each other and having a good time, okay? Everything you do here these are some of our best stuff that teachers have used for 20 years that I'm giving you over these 3 days. And there are some new things too that I've never done before. I've never done this thing with balloons before, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, so balloons, let's get rid of the balloons, all right? Throw them behind you so that they're not in the circle, right? There we go. We're going to come back to those balloons, but we don't need them yet. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this pretty quickly. Could you grab that red ball right underneath you there and toss it to me? Thank you. Okay, here's a ball, right? Red ball. So this is a pretty big circle. I think it'll still work. It's a little bit bigger than a classroom, but it'll go quickly. If everybody can put their hands up like this, right, we're going to establish a pattern. So I'm going to throw the ball, bouncing it once to a person. The goal isn't to trick them. The goal is to help them to catch it, right? So we're taking care of each other here. This isn't this, okay? What's that called? Dodgeball? Yeah, we're not playing dodgeball. This is really working together as a group, as a team. So I'll bounce it to a person. That person will catch the ball and then bounce it to another person. When you catch the ball, your hands will go down, right? You're done. That means you've been included. And we'll go around until everybody's included. So keep your hands up until you have it. Remember who you got it from and remember who you're sending it to. That's the only thing. 2 people. Oh, what do you mean, oh boy? If you can't do that, I mean, that's 2 people. Oh boy. All right. You ready to go? Here we go. And hands down after you have it, right? Hands down. Anybody else? Right back here. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. Learn the person's name you threw it to. So just check in with them. The person's name you threw it to. Yeah, just the names is good. We don't, yeah. Good. So, point to the person you threw it to. Point to the person you received it from. Point to the person you got it to. You threw it to. Point to the person you received it from. Okay. Now, it's going to get more complicated. Right? So, here's a ball, right? We're going to do the same pattern. You don't need to put your hands up. We know who we're throwing it to. We know who we're receiving it from. But you're going to say the person's name when you throw it. Shannon, and throw it, okay? Shannon. So you're going to keep saying that person's name. Now, pretty soon there's going to be more than one ball going at the same time, right? Maybe more than 2, right? So you have to be paying attention both ways. And we want to kind of keep it all moving. Couple of rules. One is we're taking care of each other, right? Second one is if you fail, if you drop it, if it goes all the way over there, it's okay. Just get it and put it back in the circle again, throwing it to your person. No big deal. Just pick it up. It's going to be a metaphor for our day together, right? Pick it up and just keep it going, okay? If you drop it, doesn't matter. Second thing, we want to keep the ball in the air as much as possible. And third thing is we're going to do it quietly, right? If you laugh and stuff, that's good, but please don't talk and scream and yell, which you won't. But I mean, I'm just, all right, you ready to go? Here we go. Shannon. Shannon. Sorry, I'm just going to reach behind you. Thanks. Shannon. Shannon. Great. All right, one more. This is the last one. Gets a little harder. Learn the name of the person who you received it from, if you haven't done it yet, right? Just call out the name. Molly, right? Here's what you're going to do. We have two, got it? Two blue balls, right? One, these balls are going to go backwards. The other balls are going to go forward. So we're reversing the pattern with these two balls, right? The blue balls are going the opposite direction. You know, you're throwing it to the other person, and the other balls are normal. Yes. Ready?
All right, so blue goes to Chris.
Here we go.
Goes to double.
Got it? Yes, that's a good way to do it. Say the blue ball goes to, and say the person's name, and the yellow ball goes to. Ready? Molly. Shannon. Molly. Shannon. 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 Wait till they all get to the middle. In the middle, they all are like the same. Round of applause, everybody.